1. Connecting, no drop frame, CPU at 20%. Alright,
God fucking damn it. Could they not shut the fuck up down there?
It's fine.
Just tell me if it
How
gets
about
too
those
unbearable.
cyberdongs, eh?
Oh yeah, guys.
We're happy. And send me that goddamn link already, Burst.
Oh, I posted in OOC. Oh.
God, why'd you do that?
Alright, I'll post it here.
I can't find it.
I'm going
Yeah,
as fast as I can. I'm going.
You better.
Yeah, calm down,
And
man.
there, it's up.
It's all good. Let's
Cool.
all just chill.
Alright, so I apologize for the 30-minute delay.
Part of that was legit my fault for not being here, but I accept no responsibility.
Well, 10 minutes is your fault.
It's the GM's responsibility.
It all snowballed from there. Don't
Yeah,
go,
and,
Gianna.
anyway, so Tears.
Yep.
Can you describe a typical, what's today, Friday? Can you describe a typical Friday? Maybe, so the camera sort of pans over, we get a overshot of Seattle, and there's glass buildings, it's very nice, and then the camera sort of dives down through this storm grate, and into the underground, and it's grimy, and it's dilapidated. You get the contrast of the upper class and lower class, and the camera eventually pans up the stairs of the church. And what are you doing there?
Yeah, so the camera keeps panning behind the church, where there's like this sort of, well, not broken down greenhouse, but I'd call it like a patched up greenhouse, which is basically Tia's garden, where she grows all kinds of stuff, like food for the parish and stuff like that. And that's basically where she spends most of her time, because she's like actually not a Christian mage, which most people think she is. So she's actually not staying in the church directly because she's kind of uncomfortable there. So she's kind of, basically living or spending most of her time in the greenhouse, and just takes care of that garden there. And if somebody from the parish would need healing and stuff like that, they'd come to the church, and Tears would take care of that pro bono basically. And that's basically how she spends most of her days. Like just helping out there if she's not on runs.
What's the water source for that greenhouse?
That is a very good question. I have not established a water source for the greenhouse yet.
May I take control of your character's plot?
You may take control of the plot.
So, in order to generate water, it's served punny, but there's a lot of stairwells in the underground. The older buildings, they led to basements. Maybe there's a occasional 3 or 4 story basement with a deep stairwell. And being in the underground, over time, water seeps into these stairwells. So people have turned stairwells into wells.
That's pretty good.
Yes. So what you have is a pump in these stairwells that runs hoses up to supply water to general people. There's other water sources. This is a patchwork water system. Some people steal it from the city. Other people get it from the lake nearby. There's no like former sewer system. The engineering contact is actually working. You've seen them walking around, working on trying to get the sewers up and running. But your particular greenhouse is fed off the stairwell well system.
That sounds healthy.
Well, no, it's perfectly fine. It's ground. It's legit groundwater. It's not so bad.
Right.
You have to filter water from the lake anyway. You have to it has the filters in it and such.
It's not fucking Seattle municipal tap water, right?
No, that. Yeah. So is that a fair Do you accept that as the your
Oh, yeah,
greenhouses?
that's great. Yeah, sure.
Cool. So how often do you tend to the greenhouse?
Well, pretty much daily, I would say.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's, not that much for physical labor otherwise, but, doing like gardening and stuff, she likes that. Basically she can be on her own there and, not have anybody bother her.
So yeah, it started. Roll me your knowledge skill botany.
I can totally roll you my botany.
Threshold 8 to detect the problem 7 days ahead. Threshold 4 to detect it 3 days ahead. Threshold 2. So the night before things get bad, you notice your plant's acting strange. Like, would it be fair to say there's a strawberry plant in your garden? What sort of plants?
Yeah, probably anything that will grow there, like definitely some potatoes and stuff that is, useful as basic nourishment, I would say. But if she can grow something that's like really tasty, like strawberries, she will definitely try to grow strawberries. Just I'm not very sure how great they would grow down there. But maybe that's like, one or two.
So yeah, you start. Where's that picture? Plants plus. After you start tending to it, and the strawberry. It's summer, so the strawberries are starting to come into shape. I can't find a picture of this. I found a cool picture and I wanted to show it to you, and now I can't find it. So
Try some more.
strawberries. Plants. Something else. Something else. Am I misspelling radiation? Yeah, there we go. These are the haha. So as you're tending to plants, you notice a couple of them look like this.
Yeah, that's not what a strawberry should look like.
Roll me botany, knowledge skill botany again. Threshold. How are you college educated in botany?
No, she's basically more of an intuition person than I know things because I learned them person. Like she only recently upgraded to Logic 2. She used to be Logic 1. So she's not very bright, but like she has a good gut instinct for stuff.
No, it's just funky, man. You don't know what's going on.
Okay.
You do know you shouldn't. You do know something's wrong. Something's really wrong.
Do you perhaps have a small nuclear reactor in your garden?
I
If Mr. Fusion.
So
What do you do anything about it other than it's weird?
do I do anything? Well,
It's only one or two. It's not like the whole bush is like that. It's only one or two. Maybe it's just like the strawberries in supermarkets. They throw out the weird looking strawberries. If you see a strawberry plant in nature, there'll be some weird strawberries on it. You only found
I have some in my garden, so I know
Yeah.
what they look like. But most of them actually look fine. Like none of them have like legs and wave at me when I go past.
I mean, yeah, but based on your role, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem. Oh, by the way, Fly, you're Zero. Are you okay with us streaming? I forgot to ask you.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Continuing. Your knowledge role, you think it's just no. It's a bit weird, but it was only one.
What I'll do is like I'll take a stroll through the neighborhood and see if like any of the plants that naturally grow from like crevices here and there, if they're funky as well.
Oh, Torque blue screened. But he's not going to be important for another hour or so. You take a stroll through the neighborhood. What sort of sensors do you have?
Eyes. Like, front of my head.
Those are handy sensors.
Yes, rolling perception, please.
Actually, I can also... actually, a better sensor that I have is a sensing. You know what? I'll sense the plant. Plant, is there something...
You're
is your
sensing
aura, like,
the plant.
Tell me if your aura is fine. Because I'm like much better at auras than...
Sensing the plant. Let me get the sensing table for you. Really fast. I should have these tables up before the game. That would be really
No problem. Like, this is Shadowrun. There's always like something that you think you should have had before the game, but realistically there wasn't.
I need to buy the GM shield. That's what I need to do. Where are you tables? Ascending social modifier table, range table, matrix action tables, combat action tables. Where's the ascending table? Range table, defense modifier table, noise here, ascending table. Got it. All right. So
I have 5 hits on a sensing because I'm actually really good at this.
wow. You get the present location. Okay, so what's going on?
So what I want to know is, are my strawberries technomancers?
No, but
Oh.
they are being affected by a mild level. It's not dangerous. You're not around this water all the time. This water isn't meant for drinking. It's a gray. Do you know gray water?
No, not personally, but I'm assuming it's not good.
Well, it's not. You guys use this water for like for flushing, for rinsing off stuff. I mean, it is from the bottom of a stairwell. It's perfectly fine for plants. Someone
Yeah, someone needs to push the dog.
Talk.
Hello?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, we just had like some very good noises for a second there. It's fine now.
It's just the tiniest bit of radiation. But more interesting.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just tiny little bit of radiation. It might be. Seattle's a nasty place. It might just be normal. Who knows? It's a tiny little. But more interestingly, since sensing's really OP, because I was going to hide this for a while into the run, you start looking. Are you sensing specifically the plant or the general area?
Well, I can roll separate tests if you want. That is helpful to you. But specifically right now I was sensing the strawberry. To see like what's wrong with it.
It's also its water source is being chilled. It's getting watered, but it's not getting water. It's at all.
What do you mean it's not getting watered?
It's almost like it's in the desert. It's starting to wilt a little bit. It's very minor, but you get its disease is dehydration, and its genes are being modified.
Okay, so could I make any guess on why this plant isn't getting water? Because I specifically remember watering it yesterday.
Yes, no, it's strange. It's weird. It is weird. Roll me botany again.
Okay. I will get to the bottom of this. Don't you worry.
You will get to the bottom.
No. Oh,
You
no.
did it.
Oh, no.
We believe in you. The puns are strong with this one.
Let's see. What would be the threshold on that? You don't know.
Okay.
What you do know is that you should you should start sampling the soil. You don't know what it is, but you know you should take a soil sample and bring it to someone who knows more.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll get like a little glass or something.
Yeah.
Take my little shovel and shovel some soil in there.
Alright. Do you have a contact with the lab?
No, like I have no useful contacts on Tears. She's like somebody who doesn't know anybody who's helpful.
But you do know your Shadow community friends, so do you call one of your friends, specifically maybe the 5 who are here? Do any of you guys also have...
I mean, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for someone to analyze soil.
Well, I have medicine.
No.
I have a knowledge skill in soil analysis, but I don't think that's relevant.
Wait, are you serious?
I mean, when am I not serious?
Do you really?
No, of course not.
I was
Why
going
would
to say...
anyone have that?
Hey, I mean, why would anybody have botany? And we have botany, okay? So it's not as unusual as you might think.
I mean, could I run a computer Could I take it into a computer and run samples that way?
You
don't have the you don't have the hardware. If you have a contact who has access to a lab, you can ask them for a favor.
Sadly, I don't have a contact that sophisticated.
Alright.
This is where we need Dr. Folker.
I guess in this, like, you try for a few hours and get frustrated and go to bed.
Yeah.
The next day, roll me botany again. No, it's pretty... I'm giving him the answer, it's just it's getting... So these tests are how bad it's getting. He'll get the answer eventually. It's just how bad things are going to get before you get the answer.
It'll be fine.
What could go wrong?
Things are already going wrong.
Well...
What...
I don't know what to tell you. I'm a Shadowrunner, not the doctor.
Useless, what's the... What happened?
He needs to reconnect. I'll tell him.
Alright. I guess... can you guys handle this while I continue with Tears? Hello?
I mean, handle what?
I mean, he probably just has to, like, restart Skype.
At this point, I think Mono's just gonna go to Tier's place since he was invited.
Well, this hasn't... Well, Tears, when do you call in the help?
As soon as I have, like, enough suspicion to believe that there's something that's actually a problem. Like
So whenever that is, you can call them in.
You know what I'll do is, like, I'll go to the water supply and do a sensing there to see how bad that is. And if someone's, like, poisoning our water, I think that would be serious enough for Tears to be like, you know what, we don't need poisoned water because it's bad.
Well, is this the next day, or are you...
This is basically the day where I wrote my, when I just rolled this botany test again.
So... Is this the day after strawberries? That's a question.
Yes, basically, yes.
Okay, so when you walked out into your garden, give me a botany test. You see mushrooms everywhere, but give me a botany test so I can explain what happened.
Okay.
But yeah, mushrooms everywhere.
Well, that's unusual. There have never been mushrooms there before.
Specifically, what are these? What's the name of that mushroom? Mushroom.
Do you mean fungi?
No, I mean mushroom.
He means fruiting body? Okay.
You see... you see a, I can't even say this term. I don't even. You see these mushrooms. Did you roll botany?
Yeah, 2 hits.
Yeah, it's fairly obvious. You know these things are known to grow very quickly. So the contamination probably happened only hours, maybe 30 hours ago. And in the rich soil of your garden, these spur up.
Okay, so that would strike me as unusual, right? Because I just figured out that my strawberries are basically dying because they're too dry, and these mushrooms kind of grow after it's rained. So this is kind of weird.
Oh, well, that was GM incompetence.
I was reading too much into it.
No. What I imagine was the mushrooms are taking, like, they were sucking up all the water from the plants. That's what I was going for.
Okay.
But you're an actual biologist, aren't you? So I.
Yeah, no.
Well, give me an actual biology reason why this would happen. We can go with that.
Probably magic.
Sorry.
Like it wouldn't actually happen in a greenhouse. Like not like this. Not if you have like dry earth. Mushrooms really.
No. So yesterday the soil was moist, but the plant was getting less water than normal. I should have done more research.
No, that's like I can definitely suspend my disbelief. Like I'm not gonna argue realism ever. That makes no sense.
Okay, so the only thing that was weird yesterday was the strawberries. The plant, the water was fine. Mm-hmm. Now everything was fine. Now they're mushrooms.
Okay.
And there's mushrooms and weird.
Do I notice anything weird about that? Is it like some kind of magic mushroom, you might say?
Do you get the subject's aura? Who has been involved with this? Did you sense it?
Yeah, I got 5 hits on my sensing. I was on my way to the water plant, but I guess I can just, you know what, let's keep the one for the water, because I said I was sensing the water with the 5 hits.
Yeah.
Let's see what you see on the mushroom. Okay, only 3.
So,
yeah?
I just... Oh man, no, that would ruin the run. I won't do that. That would be bad torque times.
Alright. The presence, the subject's essence and magic are lower or higher. There is astral signature on the subject. It is... What sort of mage is this mage? Do you get the... When you get the astral signature, do you get the type of mage?
I have no idea. I think that would be up to you.
No, that's 4. That's 4. Okay. Yeah, there's an astral signature on it. It's natural, but there's a signature on it.
Okay, that strikes me as odd, and I will try to sense it again with 1 less dice.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, Tears, what you really need to do is like put your back into this. There we go.
Yeah, so this...
Yeah, so she's just like sitting there for half an hour staring at this mushroom, basically having like a staring contest with it, and she's like yelling at it, reveal your secrets to me, you stupid mushroom, you.
So yeah, so this is a hermetic magician, but it's strange. Typically the astral signature is for a hermetic magician is a blue... I imagine as a blue flame, almost. This one's been corrupted. It's almost like brown blotches coming off this mushroom in the astral.
Okay.
Can you roll me magic theory or magic?
I think what I can roll is magical threats if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That'll do.
I mean, you could also probably roll Arcana if you had it.
Oh, what?
I think
yeah,
I have confidence in my magical threats because she's actually pretty good at magical threats. I said before I rolled my success. But I did have 10 dice, so,
No, it's just weird.
I mean...
It's a magician. It's just weird.
I already know that it's like not a normal magician's aura, so this is... And normally mushrooms shouldn't have an astral signature on them in the first place.
Yeah, but you could have
mushrooms.
you could have known exactly what this problem was, but you don't. That's unfortunate. What do you do
maybe I will
next?
after I spend a point of edge on this.
Yeah, sure.
Don't taunt me. Don't taunt me, son. Well,
What would be the threshold on this? This would be. I think this is pretty obvious. So yeah, this is a magician with a diseased mentor spirit.
whoa. Okay, like at this point, I believe Tears calls in the A team.
All right,
That
A
would
team.
be those guys.
How are you?
A
Getting...
team? Are we actually A team? Are we not just
Yeah.
a
Just
bunch
say
of
everybody
misfits?
else was busy. No, like
The
My
A
real
was
team was
busy.
actually busy,
Yeah.
so I called in the C team.
no. I mean, Tears doesn't have an extensive net of contacts yet, but God's willing, everybody will survive today, and we'll all be the best of friends.
So can you describe? Who needs to go through checkpoints?
Well, right now, Snow is still in the Barrens, right outside Touristville.
Well, let me start over. I'm sorry. Who needs to go to checkpoints, and who can get to? And can you get into the underground without getting beaten up?
Yeah, Snow has a way in without getting beaten up. It's
right.
funny you say this, because that was the point of the last run.
I
interesting.
have Etiquette Street, but not many dice in it.
Okay.
I mean, Mono's
So
an orc, so he can probably just walk there.
yeah, you can probably just walk there. So Zero, you need to go through a checkpoint.
I don't think so, no. I could go... There's not a checkpoint between downtown and Bellevue, is there?
No, the Orc Underground is downtown. It's underneath
Yeah.
downtown. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're
I
good.
need to go from Bellevue to downtown. And I can go not the Snohomish way.
Okay.
It just takes longer.
Snowball, are you going through checkpoints? Hello?
I think he said he was heading for the restroom for a moment.
Ah. Oh, well, that's, alright, next person, Torque. Or, what's your
Hi.
character's name?
Monogatari.
Monogatari, got it. Are you going
Rolls
to
off the
checkpoints?
I mean, probably.
Alright, rolling on the fun table. What are your negative qualities?
Well, he's allergic to milk, so maybe this is a random, milk.
Any other
Citizen, pick up that carton.
Do you have
Dairy checkpoint?
any other negative qualities?
He's a Japanese sinner.
All right, yeah, the officer just harassed. Like when you pull up to, the officer pulls you over, and say, "Son, why are you doing so far away from home? Are you here on business or pleasure?"
I live here. Have a shrine up in Snohomish.
But you're a Japanese citizen. Do you have a visa with that?
Sure, I have a visa with that.
Would
Can I
you
see-
like fries with that?
Can I see your visa? What licenses do you have? What licenses do you
I
have?
left it in my other comlink. Yeah, that's it.
Well, no, it'll be automatically tied. I don't feel like.
Yeah, sure.
What licenses do you have? Out of character, what licenses do you have?
He has his mage license, his blade license, his large blade license.
Is even
I
a
think
larger
he has a
blade
part.
license.
But that's all.
Huh. So
He
what's
doesn't really carry much on him.
what's a magician like you? Can you roll me? How are you getting out of this situation? This cop is questioning you. He.
I mean, he's just gonna con.
And then you get spotted, and now suddenly just went for
No, he's just gonna say, I'm just
Is that-
passing on by for no reason.
Was that etiquette?
Just a citizen. No, that's con.
Con. I oppose that with something.
He posed that with Con.
He probably does not have... Well, no, interrogation. He does have dice in Con. He probably has this many dice in Con. And you win. Well,
He's just gonna shrug and be like, "Hey, man, I'm just trying to go through my day, man."
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. There was an explosion up in Snohomish. You understand?
Why you gotta be like this? why you gotta mess with the innocents, man? We're just trying to get our... We're just kind of trying to get our way, man.
Except he says none of these things, and just tells his car to keep driving.
Okay.
Actually talks to his car.
Neb.
Yeah, so I'm in Touristville.
Oh yeah, you're going through checkpoints.
Okay.
Are you ready for a checkpoint fun table? Oh, can I derail the run for a second to tell you guys about my checkpoint fun table?
Oh, I've already seen your checkpoint fun table. It's not fun.
That's my checkpoint fun table.
The
So
checkpoint fun table.
Open up the checkpoint fun table.
I
Checkpoint.
continue to approve of the checkpoint fund.
So yeah, as you pull up, you see a Knight Errant's owned by Ares, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you see an Ares convoy. They literally stop traffic for this Ares convoy, and you're in there. You're in there for 15 minutes as they pull by. The K officers are saluting. Nothing's happening, and
That's fine. I'll just have a nice conversation with my car. My car is Kit from Knight Rider, because Nightlight.
yes. Anyway, Snowball, are you back?
But yeah, I'm back.
Do you have checkpoints to go through?
No, because I am currently in the Barrens. I haven't actually been home. He hasn't actually been home in.
Well, no, you're going to downtown and then to Orc Underground.
Wait, I'm going to the underground through downtown.
Oh, is there a way to Orc Underground?
Yeah, there's the normal way to get to the Orc Underground is through the Big Rhino in Touristville.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Also, the underground extends under all of Seattle, pretty much.
Oops. I misread some lore. Anyway,
yeah, I will call up one of my contacts as I head over to the Big Rhino. I will call up Grogger.
right.
And Grogger is a decently old troll who owns a restaurant, and he's more or less got a gang down there, but not really. So I'm going to call him up and, hey Grogger.
Well, I need to roll some dice first.
Oh, what kind of dice?
I think connection times 2.
No, it's not. It's not a special skill. It's just he will get you access, or not access, but guarantee free passage through the underground.
No, there's rules. Oh no, this is a net contact. I thought this.
No, this is not a net contact. This is one I got.
Oh, a GM gave you it.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
In a run yesterday.
Oh, interesting. So what does the contact do?
He's not a net contact, he just does what a normal contact does, right? There is no special rule for contact.
I mean, the GM specifically said that if you ask him, he can get you around the underground without a hassle.
I mean, there are no special rules though, so it would be up to the GM.
I feel like it's. I want you to roll connection times 2 plus loyalty.
Okay.
Threshold of 2.
How about 5?
Yeah, he picks up.
Hey Grogger, I'm sorry. I didn't really think I'd have to call on your services this soon after yesterday.
No problem. You did him solid yesterday, I assume, right? You helped him out.
Yeah, me and some runners got him a large shipment of medical supply.
Oh no, I owe you, man. What can I do?
I just need to get through the passage through the underground.
Done.
I have to meet up with some other runners.
If that's all the favors you're going to ask, this was a good deal.
Actually, it's backstory for this is he didn't take the money, but he made him promise to protect his project.
What's the project?
School.
Ah,
Right outside of Touristville.
got it.
So he'll probably send like one orc or a troll that'll just accompany me.
All right. So yeah, you get to the church. Anyone else who needs a way into the Orc Underground without getting beaten up?
Zero is probably questionable about getting through there.
Can you roll me etiquette? It's your what meta type are you?
He's human, making it worse.
So I'll handle my thing after that. You'll see.
Can you roll me etiquette?
Sure thing.
Let me check if there's any negatives I can give you.
I don't need them to fail this.
No, don't worry. He needs them. Just throw them all at him.
This is an etiquette. Character is. Are you wearing the traditional, or are you? What are you wearing?
An armor jacket. He's on a Yamaha Growler, so he's wearing an armor jacket and a helmet.
Are you nervous about this at all?
I'm more curious about what's going on because I got a weird phone call from some lady I've never heard or met before.
So -2 because of prejudice. Yeah, just a -2.
Okay. That is 2d6.
You only have 2d6.
With
How
a
could it
negative
go
2,
wrong?
yes.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yay! I got a success.
Would you like to re-roll that dice?
No, thank you. I'll let it stand.
Are you sure?
I will name drop tears if that helps at all.
How would this work? I need to think.
I
For a
don't
sec.
know if the legend of the crazy human girl who lives at the church in the Orc Underground has spread yet.
Do you actually try? Like, an orc is going to come up and grab you. Like, what are you doing here?
I would first like to not have him grab me.
Sure.
That would seem like a good start.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
What entrance is he coming in through?
That is
Just
a good
one of the public ones.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I mean, there's no other public one than the big rhino. Every other entrance is like a quote unquote secret entrance.
Well, no, there's a tourist entrance too.
There
There's
are
like a
several
market.
entrances.
I'm pretty sure that's the one in Big Rhino.
No,
That's
that one's downtown. That one's definitely
Big
downtown.
Rhino is in downtown, as a matter of fact. But
You go to
it-
tourist
Then the GM yesterday fucked up because he said the wrong name. They even looked it up.
It doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
somewhere.
I think we're
It's somewhere in
focusing
Seattle.
Too much on details.
It's somewhere in Seattle.
Yes.
It doesn't matter unless you guys get Kay involved. Then I'll look up the lore. But you're entering somewhere through the tourist entrance.
yes. Yes.
You look like a tourist, man. And when you get off the tourist path, it's like, are you lost, son? So this orc walks up to you and says, "Are you lost?"
No,
Really aggressively.
I'm supposed to meet this girl at this location, at this church thingy.
He is going to roll a memory tears. What is your notoriety and public awareness?
Wouldn't you rather have my street cred?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Street cred.
My street cred is 6. The others are all 0 because I am a sneaky little Shadowrunner who doesn't.
Wait. So you have 0 and.
I have no notoriety and no public awareness because you don't get public awareness unless you fuck up.
And what's your street cred?
6.
6. So 10 minus 6 is 4. The threshold is 4. I'm going to give him. He's a decent. He knows stuff. I'm going to give him 8 dice to try remember you. Almost. Yeah. I don't know any
Can I
tears.
help him with rolling on Shadow Community? Can I give him extra
Yes.
dice?
Yes, you can. But you have to give me a good reason. Like, you have to. This guy is about to punch you. What do you say to trigger his memory?
What I've heard about Tears is that she's this little human girl and she's living in the underground. and at this church. I don't actually know much more about Tears, other than she's going super dark. And I am not going to tell him that. And Zero wouldn't know it.
Yeah,
either.
so as he grabs your collar, it's like, yeah, that human girl at the church, she healed one of my cousins a few weeks ago. You going to help her? You going to help her?
Potentially, yes. She called me and she has some problem that she wants help with looking into.
He's holding on to the collar of your shirt. Okay, look, I'm going to walk you to a church, and we're going to meet Tears. And
You're
if she
gonna
doesn't...
walk fast then, because I have a bike. And I have a schedule to keep.
No, you're going to walk that bike, and we're just going to walk over to the church, and we're going to meet Tears, and if she recognizes you, then you're free to go. And he gives a big smile.
Sure thing. I just roll my eyes at him.
Yeah, and so this kind orc escorts you to the church. Tears,
So
what do you
nice.
say? What do you say when you see this orc?
Tears is basically like stomping up and down in the courtyard and is like waving this mushroom around. And as she like sees this orc, she just shoves the mushroom in his face and looks at him really angry. And is like, "Do you see this? This is not how it should be."
So
I'm
so
gonna
you
roll
called
botany to make a comment on the mushroom.
the orc says you called this guy.
What? Who? What? How?
He points to
Yes, maybe.
I start talking about the mushroom.
yeah, it just looks like a mushroom. It looks like it's known to spring up very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he seems to know about this, right? So,
Yeah. But you don't know any of the magical things, so you know it's a mushroom. You know that spores once the spores get involved, it can fruit very rapidly. Within hours.
Okay.
So who I lost track. I'm sorry. I'm a new GM. Zero's clear, right? You're down there. We just
Yes.
took care of you. Snowball, you used your contact.
Yep.
Mori got I can't.
Monogatari?
Let's call him Mono.
Monogatari. You're an orc, so you're fine.
He's just going to walk. I'd like to note that at all times he has a ballistic mask on that I paid extra for to make it look like the Oni mask I gave you.
Cool.
So, yeah. Neb is a thing.
What is this thing?
I don't have any contacts in the underground, and there's a link to a picture of what Neb looks like.
Is he going through the main entrance?
I imagine so, yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Okay. You're
Mono's
I mean,
going
and you're
through there.
you're a human?
I mean, I'm surged, so I'm something.
He's a half human?
I'm some kind of something.
I mean,
He looks like a human?
Not really.
I mean, depends on how much
I
he
mean-
surged.
There's the picture. You can see just how surged. She's surged as fuck.
I don't know. So they're not prejudiced against you. You just look weird. So you get a
Yeah.
-2, not because of the prejudice, but because of the weird attire
Right.
or it doesn't have the right look. Roll me etiquette.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have like I have legit attire. I just have -2 because of the freak's quality from being surged, and the qualities that I picked. All right, yeah, I will roll you some totes legit etiquette skills all up in this biz.
The threshold is 4.
Oh God.
What?
I don't
How
think
many? How
I
many
might
dice?
not roll that many dice. Hold on.
Don't worry, pre-edge. You have to pre-edge. Go.
Etiquette,
I believe in you.
yeah, I gotta pre-edge. Oh shit, I forgot to put my fucking.
This is
macro
hard.
in.
This is a hard This is a hard task, right? This. I think a threshold 4 is fair. Yeah, threshold
Hold on,
4.
let me copy my macro from this fucking thing.
I have this problem
So-
where I feel bad for players. Like I don't want to screw you guys too badly. But this is for legendary rep, so
Right. No, that's legit. I mean, Neb should have a legendary rep just everywhere because she is legit awesome. But
Wait, that legendary rep, that'll be legendary rep for Underground, right?
Yeah.
Good, that'll probably really kick it off with Kroger.
I mean, if you guys survive, I don't know.
Oh, don't worry, I will survive. I'm a
I will
medic.
survive. Okay, we're violating copyright law, so we shouldn't sing that. Anyway,
Sorry,
we'll just sing it out of tune. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, could we sing it any other way?
No.
We could sing it in tune.
I mean, could we though?
Could we?
Could we?
Can I have?
Try?
Can I have?
No.
Can I have the etiquette roll?
Sorry, I gotta copy my macro into the thing so I can.
So let me talk to Zero about his botany skill while you do that.
Yes.
You see, everything looks normal with this mushroom, except it's much larger than normal.
Does Tears mention something about magical bullshit happening to the
It's
mushroom?
definitely all like, yeah, you know, like I read this mushroom's aura, right? And you know where it's normally it's more like, you know, sunshine and butterflies, and you know there's like these splotches like angry sea urchins on it, right? You know what angry sea urchins sound like, right? That's what the magic feels like.
There's my
Angry
pre-edge.
sea urchins.
by the way.
I have never heard of such a thing.
You should have. Shame on you.
She's probably not very good at explaining what she's thinking.
You rolled magical
Makes
threats.
sense for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. It sounds threatening. That's what you get. Back to. Shall we go back to Neb? Do you guys have any more to the scene? This is
I'm
Orc.
going to ascend this room to see these sea urchin thingamajigs that she is speaking of.
Cool.
I see all of the things.
You see all the things. Yeah, it's these weird blobs. It's a signature of a hermetic mage, but it's been corrupted in some way. You don't know exactly what. But yeah.
I guess Mono would get there. And he'd just be like, "What up, everyone?"
What up? He's got a big cock.
I mean, not that you'll find out.
Is that a challenge now?
Tears, do you have the ticker program installed in your comlink?
Yeah, you wish.
You don't?
I called somebody by sitting on my comlink. What more do I need to tell you about my comlink?
Wait, what did you do with your comlink?
Like, I contacted Zero by sitting on my comlink and accidentally called
Oh,
him.
I see. So you don't have automatic alerts about the orc underground?
No.
Yeah, you just notice a commotion saying, in the street saying, "Hey, we're going to check out the water." Someone comes up to you, actually, like, "Hey, is the water being weird?" It's like a group of 4 orcs, they're armed.
And yeah, I'm gonna be like, yes, actually, you probably shouldn't drink from the stairwell well. It's not well, right? I mean, it's a well, but
The stairwell well is not well?
Am I coming through to you at all?
Yes. We're going to go check it out. Maybe it's just something, maybe the filters are bad.
Maybe the stairwell well is whale.
I don't know.
Well.
Hey, here's my... Do you recognize this orc?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. That's Jimmy.
So, Jim-
I mean,
I apologize. I'm back. How many well puns did I miss?
Not yet.
35.
They are well
Yeah.
underway.
Ah, good. You guys all get one
Veritable
floating
fountain
point. You
funds is
guys,
swelling up right now.
you guys get a 3 points of floating karma.
What?
You guys get 3 points of floating karma.
What?
The
No.
the whole team gets karma. A pool, you get a pool of karma that you can use, and it has 3 karma in it. Not edge. Wow.
Edge. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's like group edge? For
Yeah,
the
group edge.
well puns?
Yes, because they were entertaining.
Oh.
Who's
Well,
the tallest here?
Ha, ha.
This
I
is
mean,
probably
it's not Snowball.
what makes
He
me
looked-
OP as a player, like harnessing bad puns into edge.
I mean, that is kind of an amazing mechanic.
No, I like handing out group edge because it's.
Yeah, whenever someone uses it, everyone goes like, "Why should you get it?"
Right, yeah.
Maybe we should like save it until like our regular edge runs out.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So yeah, I got 3 on my etiquette test to get into the underground, by the way.
Yeah, no, that didn't work out for you that well. Orc, like, I guess you veer off the tourist path and another orc. This time he puts a gun in your face, like, The shopping district is that way.
Now I'm here to see... Oh god, how much info did Tears give me? I've never been in the underground before. And I
don't know,
met
this
Tears.
is...
Yeah, she probably said, yeah, you should probably like mention that you know like Father O'Leary and you're like here to help with a problem in the underground, and that'd be great.
Alright.
Okay.
If they
Yeah,
eat
I
you up,
will-
try to curl into a ball.
I will say those things.
Exactly those
It
things.
sounds
Yeah, I will
like
pull out like a note and I will read it.
it sounds like you're doing another etiquette check.
I don't have... Oh god, I don't have edge to
Could
spend.
I, with my instructions, have provided him help on this?
Yes, you probably knew that. Do you know? Have you met Ned before?
No, but we've talked on Jackpoint, and we've agreed to ingest milkshakes and cookies together.
Roll me. Ned,
Wouldn't
what's your
that be leadership though?
What's my street cred?
yeah street club and public awareness?
I don't have any public awareness. My street cred is a fucking amazing
0.
3.
3.
Oh.
Roll
Yeah.
me a
You already got 3 spread.
Yeah, for being legit.
Tears. Roll me a memory check.
Oh, I guess I have 1 public awareness also. Some, I guess, just from
And
having.
would you roll you my memory check? Okay,
Yeah.
Let me add my willpower. That's 6. That's good. Okay, and what else? Oh, logic. That's 2. That's not so good.
Don't worry,
You'll be fine.
we'll do
Let
this.
me see what I remember. I mean, I'm mostly thinking about angry mushroom armies.
Angry. No, you
So-
can only think of angry mushroom armies.
So no, you don't know how bad it is. So
I do know that he's like we've talked on Jackpoint, so I kind of have some info about him. Like
Right, like I
he
didn't show.
did say that he's not a human. He said he was kind of weird.
Yeah, I didn't tell you exactly what I was or show you a picture,
Yeah.
but I did say that I was weird. Pretty much. Not in those exact words, but close enough.
Yeah, especially because of that goddamn smile you keep using. God damn it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Tears was confused by the smiley. She was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
At the start, I actually thought it was like Mahjong, that game. Like a Mahjong and then a capital D next to it. It's like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
So, Neb, do you consider Tears to be a authority figure or a superior
mean-
rank in the Shadowrunner totem pole?
Oh, hold on, sorry, someone's at the door. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Yeah,
So
but
back
I
to the
mean,
mushroom.
yeah, I don't think so. Like she
Hey.
has not made her name that known yet.
Let's go back to the mushroom. You guys are...
Hey, sorry, but before you do that,
Yeah.
since I'm basically walking with the org to it, could there be a possibility that I run into him?
Roll me
Walk
edge.
into- I mean, wouldn't he roll edge because he's the one benefiting from it?
Yes, that would be logical.
So we have to wait till he gets
yeah.
back.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Roll me your
Okay,
edge.
roll-
Okay, I can
Roll
do
edge.
that.
And you
Threshold
decide how many
2.
successes he has.
Shapow. Hold on. Roll 20. You can do this. I believe in you.
Threshold's 2, so let's see what happens.
Wow.
Guys,
Wow.
I'm an edgeomancer. I have no excuse.
Oh wow, you're an edgeomancer. You should really win this. Redo it. Redo the role. It'll probably go through then.
It's not rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep the tracks on rolling.
Anyway, Tears, the team of 5 orcs says, yeah, we're gonna go check it out. Here's my comm link. In case he gives you a comm link number, in case anything, if we're not back in like 3 hours, then I don't know.
Do something.
Do something.
Just kind of squints at him for a second. Is like, wait a minute. Do you have a
You're
wife and
Jimmy.
kids? How many days do you have to retirement? You will
Well,
be
no,
fine.
actually, no. I'm getting a real sin in a few days.
Oh yeah,
It's awesome.
yeah.
I'm going to be
so-
out. I can get a job at Ares. Like it's going to be cool.
I don't want to be racist, but he wouldn't happen to be black, right?
A black orc?
Because they always kill the black guy first.
I mean, it's an orc. It's basically.
So wait, are you saying that all orcs are black?
And
Not-
just
and
said
by the
that
way,
racism has changed from
I'm not saying that. Anyway, you
Yeah.
get the orcs comm link. Someone dropped
Yeah.
from the call.
Yeah, that was Neb. Neb dropped from the call. He,
All right.
he couldn't manage the edge. He just had to. He had to leave.
But mono's blue.
All right, so back to this situation. The team, it's a group of 5 people. It's like, yeah, just this. It's probably something simple. We're going to go take care of it.
Yeah, I mean, Tears is gonna try to impress on them as best as she can that this is some kind of magical problem, and that they should, like, if in doubt, run the fuck away.
More, and they all like lift up their guns, like more Daka, more Daka, more Daka.
Could I try to use my?
Your amazing attempt or
But I don't need
leadership.
to con them, like, because it's not a lie. But I'm also
I guess,
bad at diplomacy.
So it would be leadership or etiquette.
The only thing I'm good at is etiquette, and good is a relative term.
So I'm pretty sure it would be leadership, right, Burst?
Yeah, leadership.
And she's
You
just
have
gonna,
a secure-
she's not gonna like roll any dice at them. She's just gonna like try to really impress on them that magic is the real
A
deal.
real thing and should be taken care of.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but they just start chanting more Daka, like they don't. They
They don't stop.
She's like, yeah, I get that. I like Warhammer too. I'm all about that life.
look.
but
Okay, if
seriously, guys,
we see any, it's just the filter, man. We'll be fine. We're just bring these guns for protection. We're gonna change the filter. Everything's gonna be fine. You know that the stairwell water. I can't say the stairwell water is not.
I'm
Yeah.
back. Sorry.
I'm well
That's
familiar
okay.
with it.
Okay,
Yeah, you know it's
well,
not. You know it's
Sorry.
not the best. No, it's cool.
do you
We're
need me to-
we're doing more
No.
stairwell puns.
Okay, amazing.
So wait, will we get more pool edge?
Did my
Sure,
4 successes
sure.
show up,
You
or
get-
should I roll again?
No, you got 4 successes.
You got.
I mean,
and
at the
okay.
well,
Yeah,
first
you-
we'll just keep doing this until we have like 20 group edge, and then we'll be like, "Yep, let's go."
All right.
So-
So what did the
Yeah,
Eventually,
you-
they
you
start
get-
subtracting.
so the guys, shh. I'm trying to control my table. Too many things happening, and I'm losing control of my
You'll be
table. No. Zero and Neb, you get in at the same time.
okay?
you
How
see-
did I
you
actually
see-
get there? I must have missed that part.
No, orc like strong armed you, saying I'm going to escort you, and we're going to meet Tears. And if he
Oh,
doesn't
it
recognize
was-
you,
No,
I would have
it
been
wasn't
like,
that.
thanks.
wasn't
I
that
don't know.
mono-
I don't really know the way. Thanks for showing me, man.
yeah.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was me and Neb. That was the role. Mono was the one who got strong armed and escorted to the church.
Whoa.
Wait, no,
that was Shiro.
I mean, these are my bros. Why would I do that?
Yeah, no, it was Zero who.
No, wait, 0. Yeah, it was 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
it's
So
different.
so you guys are actually approaching at the same time, and the guard says, you mentioned tears, and the guard says, the guard that's pointing the gun at Neb looks at you, Zero's like, you're seeing tears too?
Yeah.
And he says the orc's name. He just says, Tusker, take these two over there. If Tears doesn't recognize them, bury them 10 feet under.
Wow, what a rough ganger.
I can't roleplay rough gangers. It's really hard. Anyway,
No,
so
just beat them and throw them out. You don't have to kill them.
Whatever. They're you two are there.
I will compliment the guy who pulled the gun on me for doing such a good job on guard duty as I leave, or like as he leaves.
Okay.
So I arrived there at reasonably the same time, right?
No, the scene. I messed up the timeline really badly. So this all happens, but we're still dealing with a team of 5 people who may or may not die for plot reasons.
Just give them plot armor. It'll be key.
So yeah, they give you comm links like, listen, it's gonna be fine. Here, I'll call you and I'll take a picture of the filter and I'll show you the filter.
Okay, you do that. You watch your back.
I will.
Okay.
So yeah, do you guys wait for my plot device to?
But he's also like waiting for the other people to show up, and yeah,
They show up like.
I guess we take more looks at this weird mushroom thingy.
Mushroom?
Oh, did you explain that mushrooms were the problem?
As much as Noel, she explains them as probably a symptom, and she assumes that a mage is the problem because she has like the signature of this hermetic mage.
On my mask with the gas mask in it, and explaining, guys, I've played enough games. I know that when mushrooms are involved, you don't want to inhale anything.
Yeah, I guess what she does while we wait for the rest of the guys to show up is she's actually gonna go out and buy a hazmat suit, which is legal, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dump all my monies on that.
So I have to call a bit of BS on that. Do you like give me an in-character reason why you're buying a hazmat suit?
Because I know that this is like a magical disease, and I rolled reasonably well on
That's
my
fair enough.
magical threats
You can
test.
buy the hazmat suit.
The best man?
The hazmat suit. I'm sorry about the background noise.
No, it's fine.
I prefer Bassmat. It should be Bassmat now.
Yeah, but yeah, you can. Is it legal, the hazmat suit?
It is legal. It costs 3K, so it's a reasonable investment.
What's the
but
availability?
it's just 8.
8. Not
No R,
restricted.
no F.
So we don't have to roll for that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. So Tears got a hazmat suit. Cool. Anyway, I'm sorry. I got distracted. So yeah, you guys go down. I guess you guys go outside. Where'd you buy this hazmat suit?
Probably at some kind of. I wouldn't actually know it. Like the underground does have shops, right, where you can
Yeah.
get stuff. So yeah, probably some. Not like a stuffer shack or something like that, but like the orc underground equivalent of that.
Roll me your botany again.
Can totally roll you 8 dice.
I mean, he
for-
just wants you to critical glitch at this point.
You know that mushroom spores also affect the skin, so anyone with just the hazmat suit is a good call. If any of your team also has just the gas mat,
Yeah,
encourage the rest of your team get hazmat suits.
yeah, she will do that. She will be like, this can be also like a contact problem. So
Oh, I'll like forlornly and quietly put my gas mask away.
yeah,
And
the power of placebos is not to be underestimated. But
alright, I'll buy a hazmat suit.
If you don't want to buy it, you can use a contact and borrow it from a contact.
No, I should probably just buy one.
I just have
like,
a gas mask. Should I be fine?
No,
no, you said it was contact. Like,
Unless your
I-
armor covers, if your armor covers all your skin, it's cool.
Yeah, basically, yeah, assuming if you have
I
chem
don't
seal,
have. What?
you
If,
can
yeah. What
find-
if you don't have chem seal?
No, then no.
Okay.
If you
Then I
can't
will-
walk in, if with your armor you can't walk into a tear gas cloud and be unaffected, then you need something. You need something to protect your skin and your respiratory system. You can buy whatever you want.
Okay.
I have a question
Sure.
first.
Yeah.
How big would an MCT suit be?
A what suit with a what?
An MCT is basically a space-worthy chemical protection suit.
What?
Not exactly space-worthy, but you can wear it in Glow City and be fine.
What book is that from?
Run and gun.
Run and Gun.
Let's go.
He
He
in
wants
there
to buy a
together.
spacesuit. That's basically what he's saying.
I want to go to space. Can we go to space?
I mean,
Maybe
I
we
just
Go to space.
you can buy the
that's
space
the
suit.
thing.
I want to make sure that it's actually going to be effective here. I
I
don't.
mean, it's got chemical seal and it's got radiation and fire resistance.
Yeah, it looks like it's on page 83 of Run and Gun. By the way.
83. The MT.
Oh wow, I can.
Wow, that's a lot of wow. Okay,
Hold on, 83. Because I might buy that. Let me actually open it.
that's
not
really
just look at it.
cheap. That's really cheap for what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll add some more shit to it.
Yeah, sure. You can totally buy, and it's not restricted, so you can just
So do
buy
I
it.
even have to roll for it?
I don't think so. Congratulations,
Okay,
you own the.
Availability 10 though.
Yeah, I don't know where the cutoff is, but usually if it's like relatively low availability and legal, you can just get it. I don't know how it happens, like
Roll.
if it goes beyond.
Just roll for it. You're probably going to get it. Just roll for reasons.
Oh, can I ask? I have Dama as a contact. Can I just ask her to drop it down like a sewer grade or something?
A what?
Dama as a contact.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does she do?
She does armor and stuff, like armor and clothing.
If I don't get it, I have another fixer I can try through.
You can call that. This run's gone to shit. You get the
Okay.
you've gotten the you have the spacesuit. Congratulations.
I have the MCT suit.
Yes.
Yeah, I will get that.
Because I was looking at it, it's like, wow, the hazmat suit is
I mean-
actually bulkier.
So, if we
What-
take physical damage, does that constitute like the suit being punctured?
Chem
I
seal
think
doesn't
it
count
would
for
be.
physical damage.
Yeah.
Just seems to work.
Okay.
But the MCT suit actually has armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me.
It
I
seems to be just
think-
that better than the other one. I'm not sure.
I think it's when like the armor penetration rating is greater than the armor.
Okay.
Gem Man.
Chemical seal.
That represents the bullet going completely through. And
Right.
which
You rolled
character just
14
brought
dice against?
what character just brought
That's
that? Snowball just brought the spacesuit, right?
Yeah.
All right. And who am I rolling dice against?
Mono. Buying some FBA with Chem Seal.
How many dice am I rolling?
I think that's like 14.
14d6 greater than 5. 4 hits.
Now I need to do math. Thank you. Ugh. Need to multiply by 2 and. Oh my god.
So yeah, while you guys are on your shopping spree, just to move things on, you get a call, Tears, from
Okay.
this new number.
Yeah, I'm assuming by this point we have like established DNI, and I'm gonna share that with the other guys as well.
All right.
Oh, look, I did it. Yay. How
yeah.
glorious a day today.
Can you write in Skype what you just got and your character's name?
Oh, yeah. Do I
Holy
need to?
shit, this is one expensive suit now.
Yeah. Do I need to roll for the? Oh yeah, we got to roll for the MCT suit.
No, it's
Yeah, you
because
want a
I
fucking
added.
Spacesuit. That's why it's expensive.
No, it's actually cheaper than the hazmat suit, but for frictional fabric, the
Oh.
thing that reduces noise, fuck, that's expensive.
Yeah, I should try and put some RPC on this, because I do stealth things, yo. God no, that is way too expensive. Maybe
What?
some other time.
0. What am I rolling against?
It was a contact roll. I'm asking my fixer to bring my full body armor, which has chem shield, to me.
What's your fixer's loyalty?
It's only one. I am willing to pay him for doing this favor for me.
Yeah, you can pay him and he'll do it. Just
500,000?
No, that's too, like, it's 1,000 New Yen would be fine.
Okay.
0 spent. Which contact is it?
He is called a Rhino.
Rhino to do favor. Okay. So anyway, back to plot death. Tears, you get a call.
Yep.
Tears. And video switches on.
Okay. What do I see?
You see you see a firefight going on. It's sort of in the crawl space with that's been flooded out. The noise is incredible. It's more like tears, that sort of things.
Do I recognize where this is?
Sorry?
Do I recognize where this is happening? Like,
no.
Because they told me they were going to go to the well, right? So I'm assuming I'm kind of familiar with the area. Do I recognize, like, how far away this is from where we are?
No, you don't recognize this at all.
Okay.
Tears, it's... And he coughs, like, it's sort of a point of view, it's the camera's on his head, and he coughs, and this sort of, like, fleshy, meaty thing gets ejected from his mouth. Can you roll botany again?
You.
So you're basically saying he just coughed his brain out.
No, I said botany, not...
Okay, what did he cough out?
This is...
Mushroom.
This is a mushroom. It is a... What mushroom is it? It's a I can't even say... I give up. It's...
So we win?
Yeah.
I can't say it's that mushroom. It's like a fleshy... It has a fleshy body to it.
Asmocoda. Asmocoda.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. He coughed up mushrooms from his lungs.
Those
Well,
are not
that's not
supposed to be
healthy.
in your lungs, actually.
Oh, are they not? Okay.
They're actually not.
Yeah. So like you're right. There's some magic stuff. The water's contaminated. I'm gonna die, man.
Get your fragging ass back to the church, if you can. We'll meet you there.
You see him like line up a shot at a guard in hazmat suits, and you see him line up the shot fairly professionally, but then the shot goes wide oddly. Rolling magical threats.
Totally roll your magical threats.
Or anyone who's watching the video can roll magical threats. Or
I mean, it's...
Well, apparently the tears welling up in my eyes made it so I couldn't see that.
Are you actually feeling emotions right now?
I just wanted to make another well pun.
oh, okay. Anyway,
No, like she probably, yeah. Well,
I
she
mean
probably really does.
these are you recognize the assailants as humans, and you just get filled with rage, and you have a phobia, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna be a phobia for much longer anymore because phobia really isn't appropriate anymore for her. It's gonna change that. To
Yeah, but
something.
you just get when you see a human shoot an orc, it just fills you with rage.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to roll knowledge on this shot that just happened?
I mean,
do I
what do
have
you
any?
want? Could I roll
It looked weird.
social media?
No,
Can I roll Matrix games?
Can I also roll Matrix games?
No, the shot looked weird.
Oh, okay.
Can I roll data heaven?
You can roll any gunnery skills. You can roll your firearms knowledge as a knowledge skill.
Oh, so I can roll my long arm.
Yes.
It wasn't a shotgun, was it?
Would archery count?
No.
Stop. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, no.
It's
Actually,
Archer?
actually, yes. I will let you do it. And
Oh,
negative
I can
2.
roll archery as a knowledge skill?
Yes, that's a negative
Does it-
2.
Okay. Does it still key off of agility, or should I pick another stat?
Pick logic.
I think you
Okay.
can
Yes!
knowledge skill, I think it's logic.
Logic. So that's 3. Okay, so 9
Oops.
dice. That's...
Nope.
That, actually, no.
I'm trying to help you guys, and you guys are just finally. What skill did you use?
5.
What
That was
skill?
archery.
Oh wow!
It's as well.
5 hits on archery.
So you've seen this before. You were at an archery competition, and some stinking finger wiggler. They cheated by casting deflect.
Guys, I've seen this before. I was at an archery competition, and some finger... Wait, I would never call them that. A mage cheated by casting deflect.
But I would also know that because I somehow put a 4 in next to the 5, so 54. Which is pretty hard to get. 6.
Wait, one. Yeah, you also know. You also recognize it as a deflect. You
But
see,
probably not out of competition. I just
mentioned that this is one of her favorite spells, and she feels she should have known this but didn't. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, I know. Now that you say it. Yeah.
It's weird. That's like the one competition I've ever gone to.
and now you see.
roll
the
for
video-
initiative.
No, the video ends with a spirit. You see this deformed humanoid shape rise up out of the water, and roll me magical threats again.
Could I roll perception?
Can I roll
Much
matrix?
more relevant knowledge skill of knowledge spirits,
Oh sure, yeah, it's
which I have 5 ranks in.
sure.
5 hits.
Why the fuck do we
Finally,
even
I know
have
something.
this?
I have stopped being Jon Snow.
I just realized wearing the MCT reduces my armor to 6.
Have you? Okay, so if you guys have seen disease spirit before or toxic spirit, the threshold's 2. If you haven't, the threshold's 4.
Okay, I made
Those are things I've seen before.
All right, so 0 and tears. You recognize this as a plague spirit who just destroys this person with the spell. Which one is it?
Turn to goo?
No, pollution stream.
Oh.
And the phone, it evaporated.
You hear static and just go.
Yeah.
So I initiated, and one of my initiate grades was in cleansing. So let's just go down there and I'll cleanse it.
So, how long will we have to wait for the suits to arrive?
Plot device says 3 hours.
Plot device says 3 hours. We wait 3 hours, and then they suddenly arrive in the underground. Some orcs come in, like, there's a package for you.
Well, I guess you guys go back to the church. Do you guys, Tears, do you stare at the mushroom some more?
Do I do what?
Are you staring at the mushroom? Any?
I'm probably like stomping on the first one that I see and say, that one's for Barry.
And this will probably be the moment that Snow actually reaches the church, because he probably took the longest way away. So he opens the door. Hello?
Yo.
Oh. Lots of people. Well. Hey.
What's up?
What is Father's, the pastor's reaction to a bunch of Shadowrunners being at the church? Like, does this pastor come over and greet the other runners?
Well, he's actually her fixer, so
Oh,
he's
well,
probably okay with
yeah,
Shadowrunners.
probably okay, yeah.
He takes the briefcase off the orc and, like, unloads both his backpacks, but keeping the deck backpack on him. And takes the briefcase over to Tears. And goes, so, I presume you're Tears?
Yes.
Well, you never really answered me on the question if I should bring any C4, so I brought all of it.
So I have a question.
Sure.
And
Would
she
it
kind
be
of sends you
rude
over, like,
if-
the footage that we got.
Torque, you first.
Would it be rude if Mono cleansed the aspected Christian background away from
Yes,
the
that would be very, very, very rude.
Aw.
Okay, and Nightfish, what did you say?
I just said that she basically sends you the video file of the firefight that we just witnessed, pretty much. So so that Snow also like has an idea of what he's getting into. It's like a little highlight in AR that points at the spirit and says like disease spirits, like in brackets. Super bad news.
Well, I have heard of deceased spirits. Never really had the pleasure to fight one. The displeasure, I guess.
You also, anyone with weaponry skill. Well, you had included anyone who had more than 4 hits on the weapon skill. You know that they are firing Cult Inceptions with APDS loaded.
But I can also notice in this footage, our opposition seems to be using cold Inceptions.
So, can anyone here actually fight spirits?
Well,
I'm a
if
street
they
samurai.
I would prefer not to.
if they manifest right on top of my 2 kilos of C4, I'm pretty sure I can fight a spirit. Otherwise, no.
Okay. So I'm noticing that this hazmat suit has way less armor than my armor.
You can put an armor vest on. You can put an armor vest on, and put the hazmat suit over the vest.
I don't have an armored vest.
Or like an armor jacket. You could put your normal armor and then the hazmat suit over it.
Can.
You don't?
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. No.
No, I don't think
No.
you can.
You can
actually have
do it, but it requires you making fatigue checks if you're doing anything strenuous like running or stuff like that.
I actually have a question.
Sure.
Is the MCT double E suit? Is that considered having a helmet?
I
Yes.
assume
I
so.
imagine
Yeah.
so, since it has chemical seals.
Yes.
If it's
Otherwise, it wouldn't work. Like it's specifically set for
Okay,
hazards
I just want-
environments and stuff like that. It would make no sense if it had no helmet.
yeah.
Okay, so when I get my hazmat suit, I basically will load the auto injector with what is it called? That the anti-stun patch, stim patch,
Stim pad.
a stim patch and trauma patch.
Cool. How else? What other plans do we have?
Now, so Gears, what's the go-to? You're kind of the boss right now, so what do you say? How do we approach this? I mean, if you can get me, if you don't care about that tunnel, just get me in there, and I'll blow it sky high.
Well, the spirit's not going to be here on its own.
Simply,
There's going to be a
No.
mage, and like if we get rid of the mage, I'm not even sure if the spirit is going to leave, but the spirit is at least
there's-
not going to be controlled by the mage anymore.
Oh, there's a mage as well?
There has to be a mage. I found like the astral signature of one on these mushrooms, and also the spirit doesn't randomly appear, like somebody calls them.
I mean,
You
I
also
have
saw.
3 spirits.
You also saw some guards, some random goons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think a free spirit would have these these people in the hazmat suits. Did we recognize like any insignias or something on them, or is it just like
roll.
I mean,
Roll me
do
some.
perception?
You saw the signature, but I need you to roll some history checks or some knowledge checks, or just roll me some.
What do you want? Shadow community, social media? Do you want me to do a matrix search?
You can do a matrix search.
Can I?
I will do a matrix search then.
Oh yeah, I do have a decker. I forgot about the decker.
Haha!
gonna hack the spirit?
I will hack the spirit. I will hack it dead. Wait, I can't.
So
God
you
damn
got you got a 2 on the matrix search.
I got 2 on the matrix search.
Uh,
Shut up, you.
So you get general or public knowledge. The insignia is of. Let me pull up something, because I'm not a responsible GM. I should have had this information already. This is the.
Just a question. Could I do an extended test on this?
Yes.
Will you allow? Okay, that would be 11.
But time is.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm running browse, so it would max take 12 hours.
It's
We're
divided
not
by
gonna
2,
wait that long.
6.
At least I'm probably not gonna wait that long.
So it's 30. You're at 30 minutes
Yeah.
now. Oh, You guys got you got 7, so you know everything. So this is food. I can't fungi tech. Fungi tech. Fungi tech. Yeah, they were in 2074. Let me pull up this lore for you guys so I can hit you guys with some more.
So as I hear that, I will roll my social media. Any social media trivia about them?
What did you get?
5 hits.
A split. You get information about a subdivision splitting, a spin-off, if you will.
A cell that has gone rogue.
You could say that, yeah. You can say maybe not rogue, but they've been looking for funding. They've been promoting that we've discovered a way to make the mundane awakened. You see posts about, and your matrix search helps with that, and your social media helps with that. You see the social media account of a Dr. Famili. I can't say these. Why do I generate names like
Fucking type it out. Something. Call him Dr. Jimmy. Dr. Jones. He's now called Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones. How fascinating.
Prometheus.
I prefer. How? Okay.
Prometheus.
Prometheus. Yeah.
Prometheus.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. This run's going badly, and it's my fault. Anyway.
I mean,
Nah, we're good.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I have nothing else to do with vacation.
I mean, I should be asleep, but fuck that.
That's right, my friend. Fuck sleep. Sleep is for the weak.
This
Sleep in for the
doctor.
week.
Anyway, this doctor is.
Any information if he's a hermetic mage?
Yes,
So he is a hermetic mage.
and he's for his whole life has been working with decay.
Like the spell decay?
No, just like he researches.
Oh,
He researches decomposition.
I get it. I get it.
Mushrooms.
The entropy of the universe.
Must be a mathematician.
He researches decay. Roll me. So yeah, you know this. There's this rogue group. He thinks he discovered a way to make mundane people awakened.
I mean, could I make a medicine check? Maybe. Nah, it wouldn't. What do you want me to roll, and I'll tell you if I have the skill.
I want you to roll a knowledge skill. A magic theory. Something.
I mean, I have a lot of knowledge stored up in one of my data heavens. So,
Sure.
could I roll my data heaven to see if I can find something useful?
Sure. Yeah, this is easy. You get a standard introduction textbook to magic, and you know that people working with these sort of things can become corrupted if they're not very careful.
So basically, all you see me doing is like I go over to Tears, do the entire like, oh, do we need C4? Have the talk, and I go over to one of the seats, sit down, do a little prayer, and then I begin searching on the Matrix, finding out all this shit. And then like 5 minutes, about now, your comlinks start just bussing up with feed of information, just data stream after data stream of information about all I can find relating the mark, the guy, what he was doing, who he was. All I can find will be streamed directly to you.
You also know Fungi Tech is a legit they set up to grow mushrooms in the underground. And it was a big deal. Like, this was supposed to help the underground become a serious economic power.
Yeah, actually become something else than just the underground where all the orcs live.
Yeah. There's some interesting lore in Seattle. Anyway.
Yeah, we don't really give a shit about that.
Yeah.
So, all you guys have that information. And it's like, so, that's all I could find in a reasonable amount of time.
Okay. I mean, it's helpful.
I mean, we know We know the guy's name at least. Probably not so
Yeah.
helpful still.
And we know that he's, a professional. Although I'm not sure what he would do down here and why he would.
You
go
you
about.
have his education record, and he's published essentially in the magic world or theses. They're equivalent to initiating, and you find 2 of these papers, which are equivalent to initiating. Like their
So
research on the meta planes, and stuff like that.
Cool. Funsies.
Yep.
So,
But a blink of an
Like-
eye in between my mind.
guys, any ideas?
Um,
I mean, otherwise, we just wait for the suits to get here, and then
The,
we'll
suit,
trot
the
out.
suits are here. The
I
suits,
I have
they're
an
here.
idea. So with
Yeah,
4 successes
holy crap!
on Matrix
What is-
games, what plot does this most resemble, and how did they resolve it in that game?
Darkest Dungeon. They just went and killed everything.
I mean, okay, that's my suggestion. I will explain how it worked in Darkest Dungeon.
Just a question, Neb. Is Neb constantly wearing like something to cover his face?
I mean, not until we're like actually going down and doing stuff.
Okay, that's whoa. What the hell has happened to you?
I mean, lots of stuff. I just got back from Thailand.
I want to do a. Oh god, not Thailand. I'm going to do a medicine check to discern what is wrong with him.
So
So-
rude.
But he's still.
What is wrong with you, Neb? So I can set the threshold.
I'm surged. That's it. Oh, I mean, I guess technically I'm also suffering from terrible delusions, but I don't think you'd have any reason to know that yet.
That's a
No, I'm not a-
psychiatry role. No,
Yeah, I'm not a psychiatrist.
it just seems off, man. That's all you get.
So
I mean, you'd probably be
it's
able
like
to tell.
I can probably tell that he's searched.
Yeah, I imagine so.
All right, yeah, you can tell it's surged.
So I go over to my hazmat suit. I take off my armor jacket, and I begin suiting up in my hazmat suit, or not my hazmat, my MCT suit.
Cool.
Unless anyone wants to go up to downtown again to do something.
I mean, Pierce is also gonna start suiting up, and basically just gonna go to her own little corner for some privacy.
The phone call also had a final data burst of the path they took. So you know where it is.
Yeah, basically her plan is, she's not very good with plans. I mean, logic too, right? So her plan is basically go there and like kick everybody's ass until they stop polluting her place.
That sounds like a reasonable plan.
Sometimes it can work.
The deck.
Basically, like throw violence at the problem until the problem goes away, and if it doesn't go away, more violence.
Yeah, I mean, if guns don't work, bring more gun.
Yeah.
Can the Decker roll me Matrix Perception?
Oh, if you want a matrix perception, fine. But I also have another question
Sure.
right after this.
Sure.
Right after these messages. All right. Giggity giggity.
You only got 2?
I only got 2.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, would you
That-
allow for it? I mean, what would I be looking out of character? What would I be looking out for?
No,
Someone like
this is just looking at the Matrix and looking. You're just looking.
okay, I wouldn't extend the test, but would you allow me to call up Grogger to ask if he has some guys he can supply, or not supply, but like we're dealing with a disease mage in the underground, and I basically want you to ask you if you'll allow me to ask him if he can spare some people to help rid this problem of the underground.
Can you describe the contact again?
He's a troll restaurant owner. He's pretty old. and he's also like a leader of a gang per se. The way I understood it is he's not really a leader, but like they respect him and they view him as like the elder per se, so they more or less just do what he says.
No, if you do, you can call him up and explain the situation, but it's far too hazard. He basically says it's a death trap. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Confidence.
I mean, this is like our problem. It'll be fine. So if we're like in the preparation stage, I would like to do a few things and cast a few spells.
Sure.
Well, I would like to do the same.
Okay, meanwhile they're doing that.
So while you guys,
Zero is going to ask if anyone has any means of scouting out this place before we head there.
I mean, I could sneak around.
That could be a really bad idea.
you had that. So that video had their full entrance. You had everything up to the part where they died.
Okay.
So basically, like we can. Oh, sorry.
Can we roll small unit tactics to try to discern a better way than a full frontal assault?
You're gonna need the Decker to get you some maps before you do that, but yes.
Okay. I will suggest to Snowball if he can find any maps of where this facility is.
Where the facility is? Or do you just... I mean, I can probably grab you up the entire floor plan of the entire underground. I'm pretty sure someone must have laid it out. Matrix search.
In fact, this might be a data haven. You might. So Matrix search
wouldn't be
Sorry.
much. I mean, the underground's not really charted.
Yeah, but the data haven might have some old maps pre-crash.
Okay. I'll roll my data haven then. To see if I've stored away.
It is. It's the old map before the Great Fire. And you can sort of piece together what's going on. Like you sort of in AAR, you sort of overlay the modern Seattle map and the old Seattle map.
And basically, imagine in the church, I basically take the file, I look through the data haven, take the file, and like in AR, I just throw it out on like in the middle of the church, and then another layer will begin rising, and that will be the Seattle layer now.
Right.
And I'm going to try to like piece together like, okay, this should be like this, and I'm pretty sure this should be like this. And I think I saw this like this or something.
Can you roll me a logic test?
I mean, I also have, as Zero says, I also have Seattle Underground. So do you want a logic test, straight logic, or just my Seattle Underground?
So are you doing this are you solving this like a puzzle, or are you doing this on intuition?
I am more like, I'm not solving a puzzle as much as I'm like, I saw like that entrance was blocked off, so it's like I cross it out, or I do something to it, and it's like that entrance, there seems to be another entrance there, don't know where it leads.
What you have is the building, the Seattle map of 18-something when the Great Fire happened. And have the modern Seattle map, and they're floating on top of each other and trying to line it up.
Would I be able to help at all with knowledge architecture?
Yes. Yes, a lot.
Would I be able to help with the navigation skill?
Yes.
Okay, so are we just rolling assist dice for him then?
I mean, I wouldn't really say it's assist dice because I'm like, I think this should be like this and this should be like this. You could totally chime in and be like, no, this would more be like this and this. So I wouldn't say it's assist dice. I would more say it's skills in itself.
Okay.
We're trying to reconstruct the map as best as we can.
Okay. Well, I will. You know what? No, this is supposed to be a really high throw, and I'm going to save my edge. I was going to pre-edge my knowledge architecture roll, but I won't. I'll just hope for the best. Yeah, that's good.
This is good. Yeah, you guys beat the threshold already, I think. And who rolled the final logic?
No
Like,
one has yet,
All
but
right.
Snowball is the obvious choice for rolling logic.
So roll logic with +5. I need to work on my pacing. It's not. Anyway.
It'll get there.
You should also take a break after you sort out this map situation.
Yeah. Snowball, are you here? No, he's dropped out of the call.
Oh, well, let's take a 5-minute break then.
all right. Alright, I'll be right back then.
Yeah. I feel like this run is going too slowly.
Yeah, don't worry
That's
about
okay.
it. Derailed a
It
little bit in the beginning, and started like half an hour late, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna put up Baker Cat, and...
Yeah, I mean, when you said pick 4 and 4 other people, I was kind of like, well, maybe that's maybe one person too much, but I think it's kind of doable. But
Well, I mean... I wanted to focus mainly on tiers.
You should not maybe have picked 5 or 4 of
yeah, I
them.
mean, we should see that everybody gets to do like stuff. That's
Yeah, that's probably my mistake
yeah.
here.
I mean, and like other
Us
people
just
have like
GM.
skills that she doesn't have, and they can definitely take like charge in those areas, and
And then Tears kills everyone.
yeah, that's the plan. And she's basically more of a support character anyway, right? Because she has most of her skills are for supporting other people.
I didn't look at... I should have looked at your sheets first, so I literally don't know what your characters do.
Yeah, I've been kind of wondering if it's a good idea to put like in application posts, like to put beneath them like what basically the purpose of this character is.
Yeah.
Like, to make it easier on DMs. Maybe I'll start doing that.
I do that, but I always do that.
But you always describe yourself as like novice shaman, and
He's a novice shaman. I mean,
Yeah,
novice initiate grade 5 shaman.
So what exactly do... I have 2 Street Sams, a Decker... I have 2 mages.
3, more or less.
3 mages, fun. And a Decker and a shooty person, that's 0, right?
0 is a mystic adept.
Oh. Well, anyway.
okay. So during the break, I'm actually gonna like roll the dice for my spellcasting because that's not very
I
interesting.
have to call... Who dropped... What's Snowball's case Skype?
There we go. I'm back.
I
Okay.
think there he is. Yeah.
We're doing a 5-minute break, and I actually have to do a bio really fast, so I'll be back.
Yeah, sure. No problem. No, did you do the other? No, yeah, you did that, bro. Okay.
Yeah, he asked for a logic roll with a +5.
Oh, logic roll +5.
Yes, from...
I mean, I actually want to ask if he means straight logic, or because it's like in the game, if you're only going to roll a attribute stat, you double that attribute. But I don't think. Yeah, that's actually, unless they like say only one attribute.
I have never come across that.
I don't know if it's actually. I don't even know
I'm
if
pretty
it's.
sure that's not a roll. 100%.
I don't know if it's legit either. I had some GM tell me like, yeah, that's how it works.
I mean, that's fine.
I mean, I don't really give a shit because it was for my benefit. He could bullshit me all he wants as long as I gained from it.
Kind of a bad way to do the roll.
But I love you. But I don't love you. Why you don't love me?
Sounds great.
Is it because I'm fat?
That would be a reason.
Fishy, when you are saying edge, do you mean train?
No, I need that I'm edging my own. That I forgot to
Oh man, you beat my 8-bit.
I'm back.
Is Jesus Christ. Okay.
No, I can't find it either. You're right, Tor.
Welcome back.
Okay. So here is the 14 you wanted.
Is this the Matrix search?
No, you said you wanted me to roll my logic +5.
Yes. Yeah, you guys put it. It's a hard. It takes you a while, but you eventually put it together. Now you can roll some small unit tactics.
Oh, rolling small unit tactics?
Yeah, you have a map now. You,
Oh, okay.
you see the stairwell well. You see a tunnel coming off it.
How well is the stairwell well?
Sorry?
How well is the stairwell well?
Let me draw something for you so you guys can
See the stairwell well.
If
Yes.
we were to fall
so-
down the stairwell well, would we have a well?
Just to recap, during the break, I cast my spells, and Ned now has a 7-hit deflection on him, so he gets an
Awesome.
extra 7 dice to dodge.
Wait,
No,
why do
just
why do I have that? I'm not the tank, am I, guys?
Yes, you are.
I'm assuming you're the street Sam, right? So you're the
Oh God, no! I'm a B&E character.
like if you don't want more dodge dice, I can totally not
No,
give you dodge dice.
More dodge dice is good. Yeah, I can make it work.
Can we recap? You're the B&E. We have a Decker, and we have 3 Adepts, Mages, people.
I also cast deflection on myself because I'm quite sure somebody will be shooting at me because I am the mage and keep the mage first is a thing.
Yes.
So,
Before
yeah,
we, sorry,
I can
continue.
dodge. Oh, sorry. I was just saying I can dodge tank. I will shut up now and let you do your thing.
The Decker, you saw a deck, which in. Let me draw the map, and I'll ping where the deck is, that you saw.
Wait, did I see a deck? When did I see that deck?
When you did your Matrix perception, when you were just looking around passively, and
Yeah.
I had you roll Matrix perception a while ago.
Yeah, but you said I didn't see anything, though.
No, I didn't respawn. I got distracted because I'm a noob GM.
It's
I
okay.
mean, yeah, it happens. I'm also a noob
As-
GM. We're in the same boat.
I mean, as long as you're not like, oh, that thing you should actually have spotted totally killed your deck now. Too bad. Biofeedback 12. What?
Should let it.
That comes later.
Yeah, we're not to that fucking over yet.
Drawing. Do you guys see the
Dude.
map?
Yeah.
We see the map.
Cool. And you
It
see
needs
how
more
awful it.
I
So-
mean, you could just do polylines, basically like
That's
this.
fine. Yeah, like let's not worry about the roll 20 specifics. Like at this point, this is definitely
Yeah.
something for after the run.
So what you guys saw is the people coming down the stairwell well here, right? This path is what you guys saw in the video. So they walked down the stairwell well, and it was flooded. It was a 3-story down stairwell. They got down 2 flights and started to swim. One of them pointed out that they saw something at the bottom, and they swam they swam under the doorway, popped up here, and that's when a guard noticed him and started firefighting. And the rest.
I have a question.
Sure.
How big, like how much water is there?
It's about. So imagine a stairwell.
No, just a. Would you consider it a large body of water?
He probably has a phobia and wants to know if it triggers.
Yep. I have phobia of large bodies of water. So if that is a large body
Like
of water...
what do you... So it's the size of a swimming pool. Is that a large body of water?
Oh yeah, that fucking freaks him the fuck out.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, that's just is fun.
Precisely. I actually read the Shadow Mine, and it's like, and they have to swim. No!
Oh, success by accident. That's...
Not my character. Why?
So
Why
yeah,
couldn't have been the... Yo.
I didn't realize I was being evil, but it happened. So yeah, the firefight happened here. One guy went down here, another guy went down here. They made some progress. And one of them eventually got to a corner here, peeked around here, and that's when the video ended.
Oh, so they saw the spirit in here?
Yeah. And they were waiting. They're in waist deep water the whole way through.
Waist deep, that's fine. I can walk. That's good.
Yes, but your movement speed's reduced.
That's fine.
I mean, that I'm pretty
As
sure
long as I
that
don't
even
have to swim, that's cool because I default to 0 dice on swimming.
And the reason this area is in the video you heard pump running. So that's why this area is less flooded than this area. But they have to swim. The door was sort of collapsed. So they have to swim under the door briefly to get up. The door sort of looked like this. This is the door. There's debris here. So you have to swim under it. Does that make sense? Yeah. You need to dive under the door if you want to do the full frontal assault. But luckily, someone's gonna roll me some small unit tactics and figure some stuff out because you also have a map.
Got
Here's
5 successes.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Cool. What does that do exactly? Because
We're actually using it not as it's meant to be used, because you're supposed to use it to do specific moves. But I was mostly thinking if we could,
I'll let you
find some backdoor or something. And
Your
the way
earlier-
to get to it.
I don't know if that's normally small unit tactics. I think that'd more be like
That would probably just be a tactics roll.
or like
Which we don't have, I think.
architecture, or like if we have
you guys have all the back doors. You guys have the back doors. The small
Because of me.
well, you guys work as a team. The decker always takes all responsibility. Anyway, so option A, you could drop down right on top of them. That's probably not what you want to do.
I mean, worse things have happened.
So wait, option A is we go through the flooded area.
Yes.
Okay, option B?
Option B, there's a vent above them.
If you would like me, I could shock the water before we go into it.
Oh, actually, I have a question.
Sure.
At the church, is there a generator?
Tears.
I don't know. Would it like be more common for everybody to have their own generator, or to be like supplied by power from somewhere?
It's a mix of like it's with the water supply. It's a mix of your own generators, your own water supplies, stealing from the city, legitimately buying from the city. It's a mix. This probably has its own generator.
Yeah.
So I will put out the plan that we could place the generator here, put the wires down into the water, make it start, which would electrocute the water and probably do massive damage to everyone there, and then we take the vent.
Or we could not rely on technology, and I could just cast a ball lightning on the water.
Yeah, but that
I
would
mean-
only like
Yeah,
that would only
like,
stick there for like.
Tears
2
looks at this
seconds.
like this huge generator, which is like kind of built into the church. It's like big as a car, and then thinks about
Oh,
where we have to carry.
Big
it
as
to
a
get it
car.
there.
Jesus Christ! How much energy do you need?
It's probably like
I'm sure
supplying the
man.
local area, the generators adjacent to it.
I mean, we could also do the same thing with a car battery or 3.
To electrify the water?
Yeah, because they have a lot of amp and volt.
Right.
So if we have maybe 3 car batteries, we could probably electrocute the water for about 10 seconds before they all run out of juice.
Yeah. I mean, I also have stick and shock stuff.
So in
I
that
don't know if
video,
that's-
in that video, you saw that there are like 2 guards guarding in the water. This plan would take out 2 guards, but this area is still dry.
Oh, sorry, what area?
Let me
The-
paint.
Yeah, I think
Well,
it
like,
was
just paint where the area.
this
just paint
area
where-
here, right? This is the area that's dry.
Yeah, this area is dry.
I mean, I would
Okay.
expect most of them not to be constantly in the water because that's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
Like,
unsanitary. not
this
to mention.
area is dry. But there are guards here, and when they walked in, there's 2 people in dry suits fixing something on this wall. It looked like they're trying to get power or something.
I mean, if they have like suits that insulate them, that might not even do anything.
No, you can still a good shock can still get. It's not that thick rubber.
Yeah, I mean, we could do the car battery thing and then a bolt of lightning into the water to kickstart it, and that would probably fry them pretty bad as we're jumping
I mean-
in.
Okay.
So,
Like, can't hurt. I mean, I hope it can
Yeah.
hurt. Actually,
yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah, if I can no. So the bad thing about being a B&E character is that when spirits are involved, all the sneaking in the world can't stop them from sensing you.
It depends on
So-
how the GM. It depends on how the GM feels. He could be like, "Oh, you could do sneaking to like avoid line of sight, so he doesn't see your aura. Like dip behind
Yeah,
cover."
but I'd have to actually know where they were for that because I was thinking
So-
I could sneak close enough
Yeah.
and just stick.
Yeah,
shot.
your mapping also gave you. So it's sort of weird. There's this room, and there's also this room next to it. We lost the player. Hello?
Yeah, that was Neb. Neb, are you still here? Nope. His internet connection broke.
And that was our B&E character. There's a room next to it with a stairwell. But this is a hard concrete wall. My drawing is just not good.
So wait, this is a hard
Good
concrete
enough.
wall.
Yes. Or plascrete.
Plascrete. So it might actually stand a chance against the rating 25 C4. No, rating 20 C4.
Maybe.
Not really, I think.
Oh.
That's a
I mean,
lot of
it's-
C4.
No, it's not. It's 1 kilo of it's 1 kilo worth. It's 1 kilo of rating 20, which would mean that if I place it next to it, it'll be 40 damage, and then I could also add damage with a demolition roll, which I would have to make. So all in all, I could probably do about 45 damage to that wall with 1 kilo of C4.
And the breaking and entering character, you notice in that video that there's motion sensors.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have.
Here.
I could no, I can't. I can't actually get close enough to deal with them. Never mind.
What skills do you have with breaking and entering?
Let's see. I have sneaking. I have hardware with a specialization in security devices. I have locksmith. Let's see. I have disguise and palming, but none of that actually helps me deal with motion sensors.
I mean, I'm
mo-
pretty sure.
Disguise.
sorry.
So,
I can walk over motion sensors, no problem.
no, just the flooded path has motion sensors.
Oh, would motion sensors detect you under the water?
That's a good question. I don't think so.
What kind of skill would it be to try and swim under the water holding your breath and not surface
Hey.
and set off the sensors?
Combination
Hey,
of
Ned,
diving
buddy.
and sneaking.
Would that be a I'm pretty.
That-
That would probably be a swimming test, and if you fail, you'd have to surface for the for air because you couldn't get there fast enough.
It's
Right.
It's. I think it's just diving.
Just diving. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I default to
Friends?
2 dice on that.
Buddies?
But you can hold your breath for a really, like, even if you fail, I think you only pass out after